Hey everyone, it's John. Welcome back to another live stream review. Today I'm going to be doing another one in the line of the Menraku bowls. And if you've seen the title, this is the Japanese tempura and in quotes soba. Again, I just randomly reached into the box and got which one. And this was another one of the ones that have a tempura disc in it. Let's see the disc right here. Um, I was excited because I remember this one was my favorite one before, and I looked up. The difference is this one has soba noodles and the other one had udon noodles. The ingredients in the thing are the same as far as I know. It has the mackerel powder and the um, bonito flake powder, which I really like the flavor of that, and I'm looking forward to this one. Um, Soba noodles. I'll show you some noodles right here. They have a little more dark, weedy color to them, and I think they're thinner than the udon noodles as well. If you're wondering about the title of this video, it's a little play on words. If you've been watching certain news lately, um, there was a guy who said "amen" and "a woman" when he was praying or something, and then there was a lot of memes written about that. So, hence, I have this title of Womenraku, but the brand is really Menraku. And this is the Japanese tempura soba flavor. Let's get some of the broth. Pretty sure I know what it's going to taste like. Pretty sure I'm going to like it. Mm, tastes just like I remember. Mm, I love the bonito flavor. Now let's try some of the soba, because that's going to be the big difference maker here between if I like this one or the udon. Definitely have like a firmer texture, and definitely it's not like overly wheat like, but it definitely has a more dark wheat like flavor, like the difference between white bread and wheat bread. Let's get a chunk of that tempura disc. So the tempura disc, its own little sachet with a disc of previously fried, then freeze dried, I think, tempura batter. Looks like it had some green onions in it. Mm. Yeah, the flavor of the tempura disc is good. Because you can have like a sesame oily flavor to it, as well as that green onion. Speaking of green onion, this morning, sorry, I have a splash of broth on my glasses. It was annoying. Speaking of green onion, this morning I did a different review. I mentioned on my last video, which I apologize for being so short. At the time I was doing it, someone pulled up to my house, and I thought it was a delivery I was expecting, but it ended up not being that. Something totally unrelated, not even for me. So I was kind of disappointed that I had ended that. But going back, this is what was in the package that I was waiting for. Speaking of green onion, I did this review this morning. It'll be coming out soon. This is a green onion flavored Chex cereal from South Korea. Pretty interesting story behind it, which I'll briefly touch in the video that I review it. Just a little sneak peek of what's coming up. Let's go back to this ramen. Mm. This is tasty. Again, it's the broth that I liked before. the set tempura that I like before. I opened the box and looked and see if saw if there were any more of these, and there wasn't. There was just two of these tempura, Japanese tempura flavored ramen bowls. There are some more that have seafood flavor to them, though. I really like this broth. It's pretty clear, though. There's some oiliness in it, but that bonito flavor, nice and strong. And the richness of the tempura, I think there's like an oil that's saturated in there that gets drawn out into the broth. So you get this really nice fishy bonito flavor mixed with the richness of that oil. And I think that I like these ones better than the udon noodles. They have a little more bite to them. The tempura disc is completely disintegrated into my bowl now, just as random lumps. So what else is going on in the world today? Any insurrections happening today? I have if you haven't seen, yesterday I did a review at McDonald's that I put a McRib, a chicken sandwich, a quarter pounder, and a fish fillet all in the same sandwich. It was pretty big. Managed to really hold it together while I was eating it. Not a lot fell apart, which I'm very proud of. If you have an Asian grocery store near you and they carry the Womenraku brands, I highly suggest you try their tempura ones. I've still got quite a few left to go. Some spicier looking ones as well. I'm enjoying this. I see there's a couple people watching me live. If you have any questions or comments or subjects you'd like me to talk about, go ahead and mention them in the chat. I have not yet seen the season finale of Star Trek Discovery. I've seen up to the finale, though. I just got done watching the most recent Netflix season of Big Mouth. That show is interesting. It makes you uncomfortable while you're watching it because of like the subject, but it's funny enough that it's still satirical and comedy. But I think everyone needs to watch stuff and listen to stuff that makes them feel slightly uncomfortable. I think that's how we grow. If you're constantly doing the same things, make you feel safe. And never reach out, try anything else, listen to a different opinion. Then you're really doing yourself a disfavor. The I gotta show you the lid. That's the only thing that has the label on it. The Japanese Tempura Soba. I'm gonna say this is my current number one in the Womenraku bowls that I have done so far. It just slightly beats out the same flavor with the udon noodles in it. Excuse me. But many more to go. So this one can easily be dethroned. Like I said, there were spicy ones. There's like a tonkatsu one in there. Tonkatsu is typically my favorite. And I really like spicy things. So I think those two that I saw have a good shot at dethroning this one. But this one is very good. It's definitely a 9.2 out of 10 in my book. And there you go. That's the live review. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time. And so long. See you guys later. Like and subscribe.